Hello everybody and welcome back to BeCreative SMP, and in the previous episode we built this beautiful train station for Colony Azure, which is right over there. This is the beautiful station, so if you missed this build, if you missed this video, go back and have a look. It's the episode just before this one. I'll link it in the card above. And in this episode we are going to be building the trains that are going to be going on all of these tracks. Let's go ahead and fly over to my base. And there we go. Okay, and let's go over here. I've got my paper in and I'm looking for BeCreative Train Design SandySparkles. Let's do this. So we've got the train design over here, and in order to place the train down we're going to need a train station block. So let's go ahead and make that quickly. Train stations, I'm just going to do add create. It's much easier and I know what the block looks like. There it is, train station. So we need a compass and a train casing, and then we get two of them. Okay, so a compass is iron and redstone. Let's have a look in the backpack. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 of those. Let's look in this backpack over here. And one of those. There we go. We can make a compass so long. Okay, there we go. So we've got a compass, so that's done. Let's go ahead and get the train casing. Might have to make a couple of train casings. So I know I've got a casing. I know I made it over there. So let's just get this out of my hand. Okay, we need to crush some obsidian. So here is obsidian. Let's push it through over here. There is a chance that you get obsidian back when you crush it, which is awesome. So we've got the crushed obsidian, and there we go. I can add this back in. Hopefully we just keep getting that back. Oh, awesome. Look, I got another one. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. I need a couple of these things. Okay, this is awesome. This is working out so well. I hope that obsidian keeps coming back. Oh, it does. Last. I think I need probably about, I want to say 8 of them. Okay, we've lost our obsidian now. Oh, well. Good, well, it lasted. Okay, let's go. I'm going to just put these over here so long. So what happens is you got your powdered obsidian. It gets put over here. This gets squirted onto that. And then it goes through 2 pressing cycles. And it turns into the sheets that we need. Did I put this in there? There we go. Okay, there we go. And then you've got your sheet. Okay, so we take the sturdy sheet and then we go ahead and we add it and we make a train casing out of it. How do we do this again? I forgot how to make the train casings. There, so we take the sturdy sheet. Oh, we put it on with the thing onto a brass casing. Right, brass casing. Do we have any brass casings? No, of course we don't. Okay, so we have, let's just take this. Then we need some brass. That's gold. Brass. Brass. Oh, look at this. It's all lining up so beautifully. And then we can put this, I suppose we can put it in over here. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here first. But first, I'm going to put this over there so that this can take this and put it onto these things. This one's not going to do anything, which is awesome. We've got some sturdy sheets. Oh, goodness. Where did I put the sturdy sheets? Alright, they're in there. There's the sturdy sheets. So we're going to put these sturdy sheets onto this thing. So once we've gone ahead and we've made a brass casing, there we go. We're going to go ahead and make the train casing. Awesome. And then I'm just going to grab that. Thank you. So that's going to work out quite nicely. So can I go ahead and just grab a couple of these things? I can. I'm just going to do that. Okay, so we'll let this do its thing. I've got this so long, so let's go ahead and make our train block. There we go, our station block. So now we can go ahead, place our schematic next to the station block, and I need to grab my little book. Oh no, where's my book? Okay, maybe in here. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna go to, I've lost my oh, this is wonderful. Okay, so we need to look for the cannon. Okay, I think I put my cannon away, which is fine. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, look, these are just right here. That's awesome. Oh, what a beautiful night. So I'm going to go ahead, grab my cannon, and I will meet you at the train tracks. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is this train track is the train track that's coming in, and this is the train track that is going out. So when you look at the train track, you'll see the arrow changes direction. See, now it's facing this way. If you look slightly this way, it faces this way. So we want it to face forward this way. So we're going to pop that over there, and then you can just pop it there next to somewhere between, and you can create a new train. So what this means is you're going to take these things. These basically are the bogies. This is what it's asking for. And you see this blue section over here. This is where you place this thing. So the train casing gets placed down, and this becomes the bogie. So whenever you look at this, it's going to be very confusing. But what it's saying is use the train casing on the highlighted track to create a bogie. And that's what we just did over there. If you want the bogie to look a little bit different, you can hold control on the keyboard and you can cycle through the different looks. So yeah, we can just keep that in mind. And then the rest of the blue highlighted area, this is the rest of the place that you can place the bogies, and this is how long a single train can be from the start. So it can be pretty big. So we're going to be building a relatively small passenger size train today, very small. I didn't want anything too massive, so I just wanted to kind of show you how to get started there. Now we can go ahead and place the schematic. So I'm going to just pop it over there, and then we can do the things, you know, move it down, and we probably need to move it. Okay, that's pretty. Oh, it's the wrong way. Okay, let's rotate. Okay, rotate it, and then it needs to come this way. Cool. And then this is where this first bogey is, and the first bogey has to be placed over there. So let's make it go back quite a bit. I think two more. One, two more. Is this correct? I think it's correct. I think that's it. Okay, so we've got this schematic in place, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the cannon down. So let's just pop that over there. Let's put the schematic and the materials checklist. Let's go see. Black brass. Wow, that's a lot of brass. Copycats. I used quite a bit of copycats. Deep state crushing wheel. That's gonna look so cool. Train casing. So we made a couple of those already. And the train controls. Okay, so I think we should maybe just pop over. Let me just grab my bed. Okay, so train controls. So let's add to create. The train control, which is this thing over here. Precision mechanism. Oh goodness, I think I have a couple of these knocking around, if I'm not mistaken. I think I made quite a few of them, because I know these things. Oh, look at all this brass sitting here, and we've got some chutes. Okay, we already sorted. We got that thing. We need to make that other that whistle thing. What's the whistle thing? How much does that cost? Let's see. This thing here. Oh, that's not difficult. A golden sheet and copper. Easy business. Here is and there we go, and gold and some copper. There we go. We can make a flat gold sheet. Beautiful. So let's empty our inventory so we can pick this up, and then done. We got some brass. 8. We're gonna have to make some more brass. So in order to make brass, we need to light up this spicy boy, and then it is copper and zinc, I believe. Zinc. Oh, look, there we go. Okay, we've got a stack of zinc. And let's take some copper. Beautiful. Zinc and copper, so that is not going to speed up purely because we need lava. So let's go grab a bucket. Oh, we've got a bucket of lava right here. Awesomeness. There we go, spicy boy. So what's the malfunction here? Zinc and copper in mixy with heat. Oh, that thing. There was a filter on it. That's why it wasn't working. Oh, brilliant. I'm going to go ahead, get the rest of the blocks, and when we're done, I'll bring you back in when we're ready to build the train. I'll see you then. And the last thing on the list, black seats and black carpet. So we can just come over here to our wool farm, grab some wool, and we can make some black seats, and let's make a handful of carpets. Here we go. Done. Done and done. Done and done. I'm not going to worry about that thing because it didn't work anyway. Everything else is done. Alright, cool. Let's head over to the tracks. Okay, so I've gone ahead and grabbed everything. Let's check the materials list. Oh, the fluid tank and the chute. That was in the backpack, the create mod backpack. So let's go ahead and grab this. There it is. Okay, and that's the last one over there. Let's pop this in. Double check. Polished, one more polished deep slate there. Really? I missed one? I just want to make sure the placement is in the correct spot. Okay, let's see, it keeps shifting over just by one. It's very annoying. Because I'm really worried that it's not going to do it properly. Because if I look away and then I come back again, it's off. And if it builds off like this, I'm going to be so upset. Okay, I'm going to turn this thing. I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to move it onto this track. I feel like that's going to be better. I don't know why, but I feel like it's just going to work. I don't know why. I'm worried. Okay, so let's move it back. So you've got all the space in the world. Okay, I think that's cool. You've got all the space. You're good. Okay, there we go. So I feel like that is all that it needs. We've got the train casings and everything in here. I have gunpowder over there. Wow. So are we happy with the side? See, it's not jumping. It's not moving at all. Okay. The side looks like it's staying in place. We can always pick it up and move it on the other side, but it's fine. And, you know, we're going to go through to shattered gears, so maybe it's a good thing it's on this side. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to set my replay mod. Start recording, because we want this to be captured with replay. Maybe I should wait for the sun to come back up. I don't want this to go in the dark. Okay. I see the sun is starting to set behind me and I don't want to have the replay run through the night. So I'm going to wait for it to become daytime, but you don't have to worry about that. You can just enjoy the time lapse. Wow, that went so quick. That was so cool. So I just need to figure out where that final stair needs to go. But before we do that, we need to glue this whole thing together. Oh, there needs to be a slab over here as well. I kind of like that. That looks pretty cool. So this is where the frog lights were going to be. So this is the bite thing. And then I put the frog lights there. It's like little headlights. I don't know anything about trains, so I don't know if it needs headlights. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm not a train professional, to be honest, but I think they're really cool. And I try to make this one as simple as possible. And I like the idea of the black and the brass. So I just did the rest of the items with the black and the brass, and that's why the crushing wheels were deep slate. Because look how cool this black and brass looks. I love it. It's so cool. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do is glue it all together. Where's the glue? Okay, I'll put the glue in here. We need to glue it together because I didn't have the schematic glued, which is fine. It's okay. So this needs to be glued up to there. So all of these side panels that stick out, you just remember you need to glue any of the side panels that stick out past this block. They become their own block. So always good to remember that. And then I'm going to go over here. And I'm just going to glue that And these guys need to be glued to there. And these things also need to be glued. So this needs to be glued up to that. Beautiful. I have a feeling the roof isn't being glued. Nope, it isn't. Okay, so let's hop up onto the roof. Such a cool design. Oh, I need to make that taller as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, it's all glued. Looks wonderful. So that's all glued. I'm happy with this. And then, I was going to say, I think that's where the stair comes up, but it isn't. Okay, so let's do this all the way to there. That back block and come up. No. I wanted to glue this roof thing. That's all glued. These don't have any extra side panels, so it can just be up to that. Okay, I think we're all glued up. So we can go ahead and take our train block and place it one block before the bogey. We come back over here. We click assemble train. There we go. We got her train assembled. Isn't she beautiful? And now we can go ahead. So this isn't exactly where we wanted it to be. We wanted to stop just at that point. But now the train is assembled. We can remove this block. So now it's not tied to that station. We can move it forward. So let's click on the seat. I just want to empty my hand. Here we go. Now we can click on the train controls and we can go forward. Look how cool this is. And if we want to stop at the next station, we just hold spacebar. And there we go. It's connected to the station over here. And we can just walk out. How easy is this? This is my little train. She's connected to the train station. Oh, it's so cool. So you can walk in the back. And thanks to the step over here, you won't be falling through. Look at that. Beautiful. So we can come in. You can pick a seat. So you can sit anywhere you like. How beautiful is this? Oh, I go invisible. How funny is this? The glass makes me invisible. Ooh. Anyway, you can choose a seat. And yeah. So the way that we can get this train to be driving around by itself is by getting a mob, giving it a train schedule, and then it will automatically go from train station to train station and all the way back and wherever you've set the schedule to go to. So let's go ahead and name this train station block. We can't get down there, can we? Yes, we can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and name this train station. So this is obviously Azure Station. And what are we going to name the train? Ooh. Do you want to name the train? Leave a comment below and we can name the train. And whatever you guys pick and whatever gets the most votes, that's what the train's name's going to be. So think about it. Leave a comment below. And let's get riding to Shattered Gears. I can't wait. There's this train station over there. Okay, so let's just hop up here. Cool. Let's do this. I'm going to drive all the way to Shattered Gears. Let's have a seat. And let's drive to Shattered Gears. Train station. It's leaving the train station. Look how beautiful it is. I even got a cute little hat. See? I'm the conductor now. Oh, so pretty. This is the S-bend over here. We've got lovely scenery. And then this is where the cave system is. So we can do this. Look how cool. Ah, she's so pretty. I love the train. I'm going to give you a bit of the scenic look as well. Okay, let's go to one side. There we go. And we've got the scenic. So we've got the ice area. Ah, so cool. The sunset in the background. How beautiful are those sun rays? And you see the train is connected. So the two bogies get connected in the middle. So cute. And there we go. And this is how we get to Shattered Gears. And then when we want to come back, all we need to do is just carry on with the loop and we get looped up at the back there. coming back to Shattered Gears at night again. Such a far ride. I leave when it's daytime and I arrive when it's nighttime. And the station is on the other side, so I'm just going to stop here. Okay, so I'm just going to stop here. And I would like to have a sleep. I suppose we don't have to. We can keep going. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go back. So this is the Shattered Gears colony. That's the forester, the wood, essentially the wood workshop. This is so cool. Oh, and we can get an achievement. If we hit something on the railway track, we get an achievement. So something needs to be on the track so we can hit it. Wow, that was such a good smooth transition. That was awesome. There we go, roadkill! I got the roadkill. That's amazing. Some more roadkill. Oh, that's terrible. We don't have a station block at the Azure train station, so we're gonna have to just kind of ease off on the brakes as we arrive. Oh, and then we need to get a conductor. I don't know who's going to be the conductor. Oh, these frog lights here look so cool. Okay, let's stop. Okay, and there we go. We've stopped the train. We can get out. We need to just put a train station block over here so that we can stop it, you know, so we can approach the train station. But I'm going to sleep. And then we'll go for a quick ride around the other way. And there appears to be a floating slab. Oh, this is a step. Okay, so a step somewhere didn't get glued on. So when we come back around, we'll just have to somehow fix that. I suppose we can just break it. There we go. We'll add it. I'll add it back on. Just looking for a station block. Oh, I do have a station block in my hands. Here we go. Okay, so where do we think this station block needs to be? Probably, I like where it is at the moment. I think that's pretty decent. Okay, we can crawl underneath here. So that's the bogey block, and that's this one. We kind of lean a little bit more forward so that we know that it's there. I'm going to break this. I'm going to put there, and it's successfully targeted. We're going to call these Azure. Oh, I suppose maybe we could say Azure to colony. And then the other one can be from Shattered Gears, like Azure to Shattered Gears. I think that's a smart naming protocol. Okay, let's do that. Azure to Shattered Gears. Oh, okay. It's not actually, I think that's it. I think that's all I can do. Okay, and then in order for us to align the train to that one over there, we can take a seat and we can get on. And I'm just going to go back a little bit, and then we can go forward. Hold space to stop at Colony Azure. Beautiful. There we go. Now we've stopped. There's enough space for everyone else to get onto the train and get off the train. I love it. Okay, let's get back on. And then let's do the little trip. The ugly little pen that I made. I don't like it. I think it's not that pretty. But it's kind of functional. It does what it needs to do. And it goes through bamboo. And it's like a horrible bend. But it does what it needs to do. It does the U-turn. You get back. It's very sharp. I don't like it. I don't love it. And then we can stop there. If we want to, we can stop at this train station. Shh. Here we go. The steam. Beautiful. And I just need to figure out. Okay, so that's where the thing needs to go. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and just fix the train. Okay, let me get off of this thing. Okay, so there's certain blocks that are missing. I'm going to go ahead and fix it. And then we can call it for the video. Okay, so we need to add the stair over there. And we need to fix the step over there. So in order to do anything to the train, you have to disassemble. So you come back over to the station block and you click disassemble the train. What that does is it basically turns it back into the individual blocks. Because we've glued it and we've assembled the train, it essentially becomes one entity, and that, you know, that entity obviously moves. So now we're able to place the item. Oh goodness. Okay, now we can go over here and we can place the item and then we can glue it in. I'm gonna go and get the stair. Okay, one stair please. There we go. Thank you. Let's go back. And there we go. Okay, so this item was clearly not glued. Okay, there we go. So this is glued in now, so we are sure of this. And this wasn't a gluing issue, this was a resource issue. So now it's completely done. So if we click on this thing and say assemble train, again, we need to just name the train, but now we are ready to go. I'm gonna just drive it forward just to see that the block was glued. Okay, let's just stop over here. Okay, the block is there and so are these blocks. Oh goodness. Okay, let's go in and just reverse. I seem to have glued blocks to myself. Brilliant, we are in place. So I'm gonna go ahead, fix those little issues, and that's it. The train episode that you've been waiting for is finally here, guys. So leave your comments below. What are we going to be calling this train? So leave your comments below, name the train, and in the next episode, I'll not only reveal the name, we're also going to be doing something really exciting, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So go ahead, like the video if you've enjoyed this, subscribe if you want to see more from this cutie little face, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.